We should be live. Good evening, everybody. It's Mystery Monday. Do I have the sound on? I think I have the sound on. Oh yeah, there's no sound in the menu. It's very strange. Okay. I'm gonna hop back into the game and let that load. It's abducting time. Heck yeah, it is. Okay, there's the sound. Right. I'm gonna give it a minute for people to get into the stream. Yeah, so I did look up a walkthrough last week, and I didn't look in like a ton of detail or anything. Hi, Lociation. Good to see you. So I did look up a walkthrough, and I didn't want to look at anything in too much detail. All I did was confirm that I should not be here right now. This puzzle cannot be solved. I'm just beating my head against a brick wall. It will be solved later. But that one's still frustrating me. But the like alien machine thing should be solvable. So I need to go back to that one and try to solve that. Gosh, this is so beautiful. I mean, look at this. Oh, I swear, every time I play a Cyan Worlds game, my main takeaway is I need to go hiking more. Seriously. Ruins of an ancient temple. I mean, we don't have any cool temple ruins around here, but we do have plenty of hiking with like hills and cliffs and stone steps, so I could go hiking and have a nice little Cyan Worlds experience. I actually went on like a cosplay hike once and had a photographer friend take photos of my mist themed cosplay. That was fun. All right. So this is allegedly solvable. But how? Like, so I can see the machine through the window. Ooh. Okay. This. Okay, there's a track for the minecart on the other side of this wall. So where does the other side of this wall end up when we're in Hunrath? So if I can get the minecart there, then I should be able to break the laser, right? I mean, I know it's not a laser, but it looks like a laser, so the laser. But where does that part go? Like, okay. So can't see much, but it has to be going in one of those two directions. So, oh. Okay. I can take the minecart down here. Yeah, it's laser-esque. Okay, so where did I leave the minecart? It's probably still down here. Yes. All right, so we just have to get this into that tunnel. Whoop. And away we go. Like, they said something online about looking through the window, and I was like, well, I can already see the laser through the window. It's like, oh, duh. You can see more through the window. That makes more sense. All right. So, need to go down in here. And then, can we reach that? Yes, just barely, but yes. Okay. Promising, very promising. Alright, so we should be able to destroy the laser that's keeping the dome active. Alright. Let's see. Have to remember the controls to the machine again. Whoop. Alright. There we go. Almost there. There we go. All right. And the dome is down. Ha ha ha. Yes, 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 yes. Now, can't do anything else from in here, so need to transport back to Hunrath and then back again. So apparently we're just gonna be like teleporting back and forth, going through the portal animation over and over, and that's just gonna be the stream. Oh man. Like, see, I play these puzzle games because they make me feel smart, except when they make me feel really, really stupid. And this would be a good example of that. Oh! Ah, man. Alright, a little bit of lag there. Now, can I get to any other transporters to Kaptar from here? Or is it just this one? The only other one might be that one. Let's go check it out and just see if there's anything we can do with it. If I can remember how to find it again. I love these games, but I just always get so very, very lost. My sense of direction is not that good. Let's see. What are the different ways for me to get back there? That's still locked. Okay, interesting. See, I can't even remember which ones we've solved and which ones we haven't. Alright. No, I think I need to be able to get up there. So that means probably teleporting across the map. Don't worry, I'll figure it out eventually. I just need to get reacquainted real quick. Yeah, I might need to start doing a second mystery stream every week just because I don't think I'm familiar enough with this game to be able to be away from it for a super long time. Alright, where does this one go? That's pretty promising. Very promising, even. Ooh. Okay, almost. Whoop. Alright. Yeah, it's very difficult to get back into once you've been away from it. Whereas something like the Nancy Drew games, I've played those so many times that I can play part of it, walk away, come back 6 months later, and I won't have lost my place because I've played those games enough time that I have them half memorized. And also in the Nancy Drew games, you have a to-do list, which is super helpful. Whoops. We need a previously on abduction recap. Yes. Alright, where else can I get through that wall? Don't think this will help though. I think I need to be going the other way. Oh, wait, I've got it. See, I have to figure out how the physics and everything works again. Because that's tough. Alright. I think it goes back behind Farley's house. There we go. Alright, now where was the transporter? So there was one of those swappy seed things back here somewhere, right? Well, apparently not up here. Not around there. You wouldn't want a swappy seed on a bagel? Goofy. Cute, but goofy. Alright, I know that there was one back here. How did we even find it? Take a bite of the bagel, wind up on another planet? Yep. That sounds like world building. Your memory wouldn't be good enough to play the game, but it's fascinating to watch. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying watching me wander around in circles trying to figure out where on Earth I am. this looks promising. Huh? Okay, we are at least somewhere slightly different. It is not Earth. This is called Hunrath. And then the other world we've been able to travel to is Kaptar. Right now I'm trying to find where the other portal to Kaptar is. Okay. This looks promising. Yeah? Alright, let's try this. So we found maybe 3 portals so far, but I can't remember where they all are. I think this was that first one we found. So I don't even know if we're going to be able to make much progress from here. Ooh. Well, can't go anywhere from there. Bummer. Oh, sweet. We can use this again. So... is this what I need? Apparently not. Ah, there it is. It's like, it's Cyan Worlds. There has to be another lever somewhere. Try moving the slider. Hello, bug. So yeah, we're stranded on a series of alien worlds. And somehow there are trees that are very important. So we need to restore the flow of water to the trees. Which, it's Cyan World, so again, so of course the most important thing is a tree. It's always all about a tree. Like each of the worlds has a tree. You can kind of glimpse it right over there. It has red leaves. And has something to do with those seeds that swap between worlds. And these people who were in the worlds but are now missing shut down the flow of water to the trees. So now you have to fix it. Okay, so there's nothing we can do over here. Bummer. Really hoping that I'd gain access to an extra area. But should have stuff to do up here, right? Somewhere? Have I even found an edge of the dome yet? Because, like, we broke down the dome, which means that we can travel out. But we need an edge for that. So I think I need that third, like, portal-y thing. That's my guess. And can anyone remember where it was? So I need to go back to Hunrath and find the third swapping seed. Wait. Hold up. Let's go to the edge. Whoop. Too far. Nope, can't quite make it to the edge from there. Alright. But it seems like I should be able to. Oh, hi! Welcome back, Benjamin! Alright, I'm struggling my way through puzzle game, so hopefully it will get smoother. Okay. I think I need to find somewhere. I'd found another portal, but last time I played this was last week, so now I need to find the portal again. Says, oh no, good luck. Games like this kill my lone brain cell. So there are some like puzzle adventure type games where I have the thing half memorized and I can just blitz through it and it's all fun and games. And then there are the ones like this where I love the like how beautiful it is. And when I beat one of the puzzles, I feel really, really smart. But beating the puzzles doesn't happen as often as I would like. Getting stuck on very simple, obvious puzzles where the answer is literally sitting right there happens very frequently. So right now I'm trying to find another portal. Wait, I can see it from here. So how do I get over there? I think I need to be like on that oh shoot. Like that walkway. I think I need the walkway. Yes, this one. Maybe over here? Okay. See, we're getting somewhere. It's taken me like 20 minutes to remember like the map. So I think we're gonna make progress now. I hope we will. I said, I want to be so much better at these games than I am. Alright, where did I see that portal? Because dadgummit, I know it's here. Aha! Finally. I hope this goes to the correct world. It's like, otherwise I'm gonna have to look up a walkthrough on stream and that'll be embarrassing. Yeah, I think this is a totally different world. I don't think this is Kaptar. Welp. It's not Kaptar. I don't think there's anything I can really do here yet. So... is there anywhere on Kaptar that we can get to the edge of the dome? I think I'm gonna wind up looking up a walkthrough on stream. Like a loser. Yeah, this is a third world. Shoot, the name was on one of those papers in Farley's house. There's Hunrath, Kaptar, and... oh, I'm blanking. You wouldn't hold it against me if I needed to look at a walkthrough? Good, because I'm pretty sure that's about to happen. Like, we got rid of the laser that was preventing us from going anywhere else in Kaptar, but okay, I'm pulling up a walkthrough. So let's see, break the laser. Yeah, did that. What do we do then? Okay. Step after breaking the dome down. So, and back. Okay, go back to the machine. We already got to the machine. What do we do with the machine? Okay, I could swear I already tried this, but okay. This is what the internet says to do, so I guess we'll do that. Yeah, it's... when I can figure something out, I feel really smart. But I keep playing these games. Yeah, I already did that part, I just didn't do it hard enough last time. Apparently. Like, I'll spend like 80% of my time feeling really, really stupid, and 20% of my time feeling really, really smart. And you know what? That 20% of the time where I feel really smart is worth it. Also, I just love being able to explore these worlds. That's the main thing. Once more with feeling. Gosh. All right. So back to Kaptar. Man. Said I'm working on abduction so that when Firmament comes out, I can play Firmament. Because I really want to. Like, again, they just make the most beautiful games. But, it's like, so I'm playing Abduction, I'm looking forward to playing Firmament. But dadgummit, when I'm done with Firmament, I'm playing Nancy Drew. I know how to solve all the puzzles in Nancy Drew. Like, even the ones that I don't have the puzzle answers memorized to, I do know where in the game to go to get the answer. And when I say that I have a lot of the puzzles in the Nancy Drew games memorized because I've played them so many times, I mean, like, one of the games, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, you're staying in like a cabin in the woods and there's this maze of paths through the forest behind your cabin, and if you make it all the way through the maze, there's like a little old cemetery. Yeah, so I have that entire forest maze memorized. Literally the whole thing. Okay. The internet had something that looked kind of like this, but not entirely. So, what am I doing wrong? What am I missing? Oh, man. All right. Yeah, I did that part. Wait a minute. Better not work the way I think it's about to work. If it works this way, I'm gonna be upset. Okay. This doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. This says to use the up and down controls to look at the other things. There are no up and down controls. Like, it even has a picture of a lever that's not on this. So am I at the wrong podium? Where else can I be? Oh my gosh. So the little toggle on the top right is like the on-off thing. But the internet says that there's also up, down, left, right, so that I can, like, point it at these other ones that I haven't engaged. What am I missing? Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going over these more detailed. Hold up. So there's that. Wait. Okay. I'm looking this. So head through the door behind the machine you see to access the inner working of the turbine. Alright, we're there. Walk around the podium thing in front of you to access the catwalks. Check, and take them all the way down to the bottom. Yes. There are 2 steps here. Well, yeah, we already did this, right? Except that this isn't turning anymore. So did I mess the whole thing up? If I messed the whole thing up, I'm gonna be upset. First engage the gear by moving the lever on the top right to the left. Well, that's already to the left, so I think I already moved that. Then turn the cranks to get the turbine blade moving. Okay, did that. Head back up 1 level to find another crank. This is the clutch that engages the rest of the drive shaft. Okay, we had done that too. That's why that thing got turning. Head back along the catwalks to where you started. The podium is now active. Yes. Interact with the podium to engage the 4 pistons. Well, I don't think that was spinning before. Yeah. Use the up, down, and left, right controls to look at the various pistons and the diagonal control to engage them. Except... I swear their picture shows a lever that I don't have. Okay, well, we disengaged something, which is not really helpful. Bash head into wall until it makes sense. Scream into a pillow for help. Yeah? Okay, see, I could engage that one. I used the little diagonal control. But, like... I'm not seeing the control that is in their picture. Like... And I know that I've gotten further than this in the game before. It's like, of course this has to happen while I'm streaming live so everyone can watch me suffer. That's entertainment. If it's glitched, I'm going to be extremely upset because there wasn't a second lever here last time either. So turning it off and then on again did not help, and I would have to just start the entire game over and hope that it was fixed. Suffering is what y'all turn in for. Yep. Well, I can definitely provide that. Like, there's not another control, right? Like, yes, I'm clicking where the controls are supposed to be, hoping that it's just a visual glitch, but apparently not. It's not that. And it's not that. Oh my gosh. I'm getting slightly upset. What on earth? I keep clicking on it hoping that there's going to be a lever, and there's not a lever. What on Kaptar? Exactly. Like, I'm so confused. Why would it be different? Oh, wow, I can access it from all the way down here. That doesn't make it different. Multiple people saying, is there a different walkthrough? There's not supposed to be a different version of the game. But, like, what controls on the podium are they even talking about? Oh. Just the rest of the drive shaft. The podium is now active. Interact with the podium to engage the 4 pistons. Use the up, down, and left, right controls to look at the various pistons. Why do we have that lever? Yes, gosh. Come on, Kronk, just pull the lever. Like, it looks like there should be others. Wait. Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? I tried the arrow keys and everything. Dude, you click on the little bit under it and drag it around. Are you kidding me? You click and drag the diagonal lever around the circle. Yes, super intuitive. My gosh, why did we not realize that the moment we clicked into this podium? Duh. Yeah, the walkthrough did not indicate this at all either. Oh my gosh. Well, now that I know how to rotate it, that's easy, but... Like, that was just me, like, clicking on everything, trying not to cry, hoping it would work. That's absurd! Oh my gosh! Again, I love Cyan Worlds. They're one of my absolute favorite game developers in the entire world. But every so often they need to make it a little clearer that you need to try moving the slider. Like, oh my gosh. I was about 2 seconds away from just switching to a different game. Hey, Chivery! Yeah, a little bit of visual indication that that thing could rotate would have been really nice. Or having like a hitbox or whatever for it that's more than that big. Okay, so we are playing Abduction, which is a puzzle adventure game. And I'm not very good at puzzles, apparently. Yeah, we just spent the last, like, 20-30 minutes solidly stuck. But we finally figured out where the lever was. Because all the walkthroughs were just like, move the lever. Like, pull the lever to engage the machine. What lever? Where's the lever? We finally found the lever. Oh my gosh, I got very wound up. Yeah, so puzzle adventure game. We were abducted, possibly by aliens. Ooh. So the other, like, people who survived the alien abduction process had built, like, a little town. But the town is now empty. Everyone has disappeared. And to try to figure out where they went, before they vanished, they cut off the flow of water to a tree that is apparently central to their world. And there are several other worlds that are connected through these trees. Like, they all have a tree in them, and so we have to go through all of the worlds and restore the flow of water to all of them in order to something. I'm not super clear on it. When I say it is a mystery game, I mean, it drops you in. All you know is that you are no longer on Earth. Find something to figure out. Okay, we're trying. Yeah, like I said, we even looked up a walkthrough on stream. Like, okay, we'll just cheat. So we looked up the walkthrough, and it didn't help. Like, you know it's bad when cheating can't even help you. Oh my gosh. So that was absolutely wild. Oh, wait. Which I still have the walkthrough up. Like, sometimes they're so good. They're always aesthetic. It's like, sometimes they're so good, and sometimes it's like, maybe if they got beta players who weren't, like, honorary members of Mensa or something. Like, I feel like when puzzle games like this are doing their beta testing, they should have, like, their team of experienced puzzle gamers and then one player who has never played something more challenging than Candy Crush, just as a control. Like, if the Candy Crush player can't find it, make it more obvious. Yeah, I am absolutely cheating at this point. Send Bob in and see if he survives. Exactly. Just make Mel Schlemming play test your game. Drop him in, see how it goes. Right, it says swing it all the way to the left. What do they mean by all the way to the left? Okay, can't go that way. How far can it go the other way? Like, there's gotta be a way to get to the edge of the dome. And I will find it, dadgummit. Alright. Alright, one more. If they come back and Bob is curled up in a corner eating his pillow, it's too hard. Exactly. Oh, okay. So I did make a Discord server. Got that set up. Yes, we made it to the edge. Okay, so I got a Discord server set up, but just because I'm extra, I was trying to look and figure out, because I'm very new to all of that. Discord is not like a program or platform that I'm super familiar with. But I was looking at it trying to see like how to share the link on my Twitch, and it says if I pay like $3 a month or something, then I can post the link on my Twitch. And it's like, I'm not paying $3 a month. So if anyone is interested in joining the Discord server I just made, let me know and I'll like message you the Discord link. Okay, that's where I came from. So I made, like, it's got a general chat channel, and figured just to try to kind of get ahead of things, I made one for talking about books, and I made one for, like, house flipper stuff so that, like, say if people want to share pictures of cool houses they found on Pinterest or whatever, they can post in there and we can talk about different styles and ideas for house flipper content. But yeah, I think it has to be a public server, and this one's not set as a public server, so I don't want just anybody wandering in. But it's the 1-inch castle. So I'm honestly not sure if people can find it by searching the name or not. Because, again, I'm very new to it, but I'm not paying for a Discord subscription right now. Like, I'm not doing that Nitro Premium or whatever. What do they think? I'm made of money? Okay, now how do I get down there? To be on the other side? See, I keep almost figuring stuff out. Alright, I'm getting there. Like, I only have to check the walkthrough like every 3 or 4 minutes. If I can go through a puzzle game for at least a minute and a half without having to check the walkthrough, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Good. I gotta say though, yes. Yeah, I'm currently lost. That's the issue I'm having, and whoever wrote the walkthrough that I'm following, I swear cannot give directions. Like, I have no sense of direction, and this person has no sense of giving directions, and that is a terrible combination. Okay. Around here. But yeah, anyone who's interested, I can send them. I'll just send links out to everyone who's interested when the stream's over. You can get in on the ground floor of this. Okay, we made it to a new area. So, what's back here? Ooh, we can't get down there yet. But it looks like there's another one of the swappy seeds. And yes, I know that the official name is not swappy seed, but I'm rolling with it. Dag, this is beautiful. So Cyan Worlds games just always make me want to go hiking. Oh, SimSim thinks my audio is echoing. Well, SimSim, do you happen to be watching the stream in the same room as another person who is watching the stream? Like perhaps Lociation? Ooh. Ooh, giant skeletons. Oh, it looks like one of the counterweights dropped into its head. Ouch. Well, I hope that's not one of those matriarchs or whatever that they've made an alliance with. That seems like the kind of thing that would happen in a Cyan Worlds game. Like, they have a lot of journals that you read about somebody, like, making an alliance with an alien race or something, and about all the friends that they made there, and then you make it through to that world and everyone is dead. Like, ugh. Ooh. Okay, that's more wall. So I can get to the other side of the dome through there. What else do we have back here? Right, that's buried in rubble. Okay, I think that's the main thing then. So let's see what's on the other side of that. Yeah, I think, I could be wrong, but I think there had been an age they planned for Mist Uru that had like giant skeletons that were part of the landscape. Cozy, surreal, alien walking sim. That's basically it. That pretty much summarizes all of the Cyan Worlds games, really. Yeah, I think they had planned a skeleton world for Mist Uru that they weren't able to do. So I wonder if that's kind of the spiritual successor. Ooh. So pretty. Alright, see, now I just really, really want to go hiking somewhere that has stone staircases. And I know we have a few of those locally, so... Ooh. Right, what do we got? Oh. Dag, it is really hard to find your way around in Kaptar. I am so lost already. And that walkthrough that I was using, even though it said this person is terrible at giving directions, they did have one note, like at the very beginning of it, just said like, a note about Kaptar, there are always more stairs. Always more stairs. Like, yeah, they're not wrong. Okay. Looks like this goes back to Hunrath. There was another swappy seed too. Are stairs your ancient enemy? Yeah, there's... like, Kaptar has so many stairs. Ah! Oh gosh. I think I've only seen Kung Fu Panda 2 once. And it's been a while. Like, I think I might have watched that during lockdown. Okay, let me see what's down here real quick. I'm aware that the room behind us was far more interesting, but I want to know what's down here. Ooh. Okay. That was one of those locked doors. I think that we can get open. Is it? Oh, wait. Oh, that's clever. Okay. So the door to Farley's vault, when you swing it open, it hides... Okay, the door to Farley's house, when you swing it open, hides the door to Farley's vault. Okay. Oh, that's clever. Ooh, cool paintings. Okay, well now I want to do watercolors of places in here. I love doing watercolors of video game locations. Oh, hi there. Ooh, I hadn't thought about doing an art stream. I'm so rusty. It's been a long time. Got a bunch of little toys. And an Antikythera mechanism, maybe? Oh my goodness. That's aggressive. I wonder what we need to be able to see these for. Like, is it just, you know, world building detail, or is there something important about them? Aww, a stuffed bunny. Ooh. A really pretty, like, puppet show, too. Ooh, okay, we found more papers. 15997 AH. The villain, I can't find the words, it's such a foreign life cycle, or perhaps not. They launch themselves across the expanses of space, preserved for eons, until at last their technological arcs can hone in and carry them to a new home. They have no connection with their predecessors, but in spite of this, perhaps because of this, they have amazing recollections of their history. Their stories are epic, reaching back through the eons. Unlike many of us who are abducted, they were abducted as a whole. Their scoop moved an entire facility that was about to be annihilated. I have come to believe that they, perhaps more than any of us, have a deeper understanding of whatever this strange system is that we find ourselves in. And 16333 AH. I need to write this down. We buried Ji-un today. This place never really agreed with her. Kept to herself mostly, depressed and downcast. Anyway, I digress. I stayed after the brief words were spoken. I was the last to leave. I wandered to the dome, as I often do, and looked out at the undulating saurian weirdness beyond the cell wall. Movement caught my eye. Now, on very rare occasions, we've seen Mofang scrambling about in the distance. but there have been fewer and fewer sightings over the years. But before me was a tall, haggard mofang running desperately, almost directly toward me from one of the distant structures. It, I still can't tell the gender, got closer and closer. I thought it would see me and stop or turn around or be curious about this strange dome in our world inside it. But it continued running quickly, almost directly to my position. I was frozen in place with curiosity until my reflexes took over at the last moment and I leapt out of the way. But rather than hit the dome and fall backward or come through into Hunrath, the dome flashed its familiar tone and the mofang vanished. I was stunned for a bit, but I retrieved my wits and stepped into the dome myself to quickly get to the other side. After getting through, I immediately turned around and saw the mofang outside on the other side of the dome, still running away from whatever it feared, but as if it had no sense of passing around the dome. As surprising as the event was, it did serve to settle a few things in my mind. I always wondered how no one on Earth noticed what had replaced this chunk of Arizona we have here. 16772 AH. I've got to vent. Again, there are those who argue with me. Over and over, I demonstrate that in almost every case, whatever the process was that brought us here, it occurred at a pivotal moment. They tell their stories and they still can't admit that the abduction actually saved each of us, all of us. What is it in human nature that grasps so strongly to the point that we blame our saviors for stealing it from us? Okay, just one more vent before bed. Honestly, this is relatable. I've done that. Yeah. If each of us was individually saved from something, then maybe all of us were corporately saved from something larger. Can we really be sure what's left? And this, the arrivers, come from various places and times. Sarah got here almost 15 years ago from the year 2055, and Viziel? Uziel? I cannot read that handwriting. Someone got here 2.5 years ago from 1942. What does this mean? Time here is shuffled and chaotic compared to Earth. What state is Earth in right now? When is Earth right now? Looks like Uziel? Okay. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it right. I'll have to look it up later. Alright, 16784 AH. It's 3:15 a.m. and I feel compelled to journal this craziness. After spending most of yesterday meditating with the Arai, and then most of this evening discussing the nature of these worlds with CW, I had just a sip of infamous Hunrath hooch and collapsed in my chair. Well, I just awoke from a dream. I'm not one who puts a lot of credibility in dreams, but maybe the Arai were able to move something in me to understand. No, come back. Or possibly, because of the intense discussion, my subconscious mind was triggered to be able to sort out some logical connections. Or maybe it was the hooch. The dream. I was tending a garden, an immense garden, and it wasn't for food or flowers, it was just about the health of the garden. I kept working and working to control it and contain it and make it healthier, but the garden seemed to fight me at every turn. And after what seemed like days of work, I finally gave up in frustration. And as I stood there doing nothing, the garden flourished before my eyes, growing and spreading in every direction. Because, I realized, the system that the plants were based on was not about me shaping and controlling. The natural system of plants is healthier when they are out of control, when they are free to spread and intermingle and cross-pollinate and mutate. Now, from a human point of view, that may not provide what I want. I get smaller fruit and smaller flowers and untidiness. But from the point of view of the plants, they grow stronger and much more resilient and resistant. The more they are scattered, the higher their odds of surviving. But again. And now that I contemplate, I realize that even the individual plants/seeds may not appreciate the benefits of what's happening. They are torn far from their origins, forced into situations that seem extreme, possibly even destroyed by these new environments. But for the seeds that survive, the seeds that survive. Now that's where real growth, strength, and abundance comes from. It's so beautiful and terrifying. Beyond the beauty of it all is a system and structure that defies understanding. Okay, what if this is all a natural process? There are signs of something behind it all, but well-hidden signs. So, well, if I look at all of this, the cell, the tree, the water, the seeds, the hub, the health, even the abductions, well, there seems to be a grand system, or plan. The plan doesn't take me into account. It is unemotionally intent on the health of something much bigger. That may hurt my feelings, but, well, what am I in the entire scheme of the universe? I have no idea what, if anything, might have put this process into motion, but that is irrelevant. Tomorrow I will talk with CW. He could be swayed from his battery plan. 17145 AH. I really don't journal much. I came to write this down because I am distraught. As I contemplate the plan that I have set in motion, I realize that I have become the destroyer of worlds. Okay then. I sat down to write, to seek some cathartic tranquilization, and I realized the last thing I journaled was some esoterically beautiful philosophy about letting this garden grow. Not so reaffirming or calming. But nevertheless, here's my reasoning, because I must write this down. Simply, it's us or them. Complexly, if this is some kind of garden and we're the plants or seeds or whatever, well, some of us have gotten together and decided that we're the better choice to survive. If the others have unilaterally decided that we all won't survive. I am more fit, damn it. This is not me. I want to be calm and garden, or ungarden, or grow, or... What gives one species the right to destroy another species? Who gets to choose? Do I just lay down and die because the more aggressive species thinks they're better, more powerful? What brutal scale do I use to measure the good of some against the life of others? Does love ever destroy in order to help more survive, to help love itself survive? Does that even make sense? Not really. Can I kill because I think it will bring about more love? What if I'm not even capable of understanding the situation of hate versus love? Maybe I am the hater. Do I generate this love delusion to help me maintain my sanity in light of the choice I have made? My God, it's too much. If these are just my walls of delusion, then I choose to live within them. I am a seed scattered by the wind. But I will not simply be trampled. I will kick and scream and survive. May God have mercy on my soul. Well, that's a little intense. Okay. Farley getting emo on Maine. What on earth? There's like a samurai ferret toy. Yeah, Luke says, well, that escalated quickly. Uh-huh. That's what I'm saying. Like, Association says, I have to go have a good cry now. Yeah? Oh. Yeah, that got very intense. Oh, has paintings of the air eye. More books. This one looks familiar. Unwritten Adventures in the Ages of Mist and Beyond. It is, I believe this is the like tabletop role-playing game. Yeah, this is like the tabletop role-playing game based on the Mist series. That was smart to sneak in. Oh, we've got the Mist linking book. Oh my gosh. You can even open it up and see the computer parts inside it. That's funny. I own one of those. Fun. hairbrush. Okay. Said all these paintings are really making me want to do some video game themed art. Ooh, what do we got here? Air-eye larval notes. Takes about 3 to 5 days for a single air-eye larva to change colors after being moved to a new surface. Pulsing stops immediately upon removal from Kaptar, induced by polyarchs. Cloning has been extremely easy, like potatoes. Okay. Ooh, organics. Plant fiber yellow, bone light yellow. Air-eye encrustment green. Metals. Gold is pink, copper is reddish orange, titanium orange, silver red. This seems like something I'll need a picture of. To do. I'm curious about the effect of combining various base surface. Still a bit odd experimenting with the life forms. The light they emit is handy given our limited supply of diesel fuel. Okay. Okay, so you can tell from their color what kind of surface they're growing on. I wonder what I'll need that info for. Wait a minute, one of these had... Whoop. One of these had a thing. Yeah, there's a lot. Like if Babylon 5 was a puzzle game. Alright. Can't turn that one. So, let's head back to Kaptar, I guess? Since we have more areas to explore there. Yeah, I've basically already accepted that by the time I get to the end, I will still not know what's going on. But it will be pretty. It will be a very aesthetic journey. Alright. Oh, pretty. Alright, we'd seen more to explore though. Oh dear, there are more stairs. Always more stairs. And I can't remember if we came here from up or down. Okay. Nice view. Oh, beautiful. You played Exo 1. Similar vibe to this game. It is a rolling sim and not a walking sim. I don't think I've ever heard of that game. I'm intrigued though. Said I love a good puzzly kind of game. It's trippy and a treat. Okay then. Right, if it's on Steam, then I'll add it to my wish list and see if it goes on sale. Okay, that goes another place again. I want to see, like, before I leave this area, I want to see where that other thing goes, because I passed another swappy seed on the way up. There are so many stairs. Just all of the stairs everywhere. Interesting. Is this it? Yes. Oh, this looks like it does not go to Hunrath. This looks like it goes to the other one that I still can't remember. It's not really a puzzle game, it's more like a marble parkour sim. Like a platformer, but you play as a marble? I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay. I am very, very terrible at platformers. I've finished maybe 2 platformers ever. Oh. Hello? Ooh. Okay. So that looks like the next time I use the transporter that goes here from Hunrath, I'll be able to get into like a different part of the world instead of just being stuck in the part that I transported to. Okay, we're making progress. I have no idea what we're going to do with this progress, but we're making it. Okay. Well, while I'm wandering around though, how is everyone else doing today? Oh my gosh. I got very distracted with how lost I was getting, so. Alright. Speaking of, where am I going next? Oh yeah. I had another, like, I don't know what to call it, a ferry that I could take. Steampunk gondola. Improvised ski lift. Oh man. Unproductive days will drain you. Ah, that's where I needed to go. It's a bummer. I'm sorry you're having a bad day. I'm having one of those days where it feels like the only thing I've accomplished is folding the sheets. And I know I've accomplished more than that. Like, I vectored a logo for my Discord and got the server set up and everything, and that was all very new stuff. But it still feels like I have only accomplished folding the sheets. So. Okay, where does this go? Folding a fitted sheet is a serious accomplishment. I like to think so. And it turned out very, like, square and flat, so I was happy. Yeah, I had to watch Inkscape tutorials, because the last time I did any, like, vector art was years ago. So I had to figure out the controls all over again. Benjamin says, I was supposed to write or code today. Both projects have just been sitting there open and untouched. Ooh. Okay, I hate days like that, and I hate how the open project will just taunt you. Open projects are mean. Oh, Chivery says, I managed to do dishes today, and that's a win. That is a huge win. It's been a hard week already. Oh, man. Benjamin says it's like writer's block and coder's block together. Ooh. It's only Monday, people. Oh, man. Yeah, dishes are awful. I'm also very, very behind on laundry, and it really needs to be a priority. Oof. Oh. Oh, we found something different. Oh. Oh, Benjamin says, I'm taking a long weekend. I took Thursday and Friday off. Gonna really try and get my creative work done. Ugh. Yeah, sometimes that's just what you need. Like a long weekend just to do the things. We'll say I've done a few of those and managed to still get nothing done. It helps if I do productivity sprints. I use the Forest app, so it sets a timer on my phone and it plants a little digital tree. And if I try to use anything on my phone, for instance, to doom scroll, if I do that before the timer goes off, it will kill the tree, and I have to live with the guilt of having killed the digital tree. So using that when I'm doing things like writing really helps me stay focused and productive. And all of the trees you've planted make a little digital forest. So all of the ones that you killed stay there. You just have to look at all of these poor dead trees and know that it was your fault. Interesting. So I think... Oh yeah, the little dead trees are the absolute worst. Okay, I think if I can rotate this, we'll be good. Ooh, you're stuck on the what do I make next? I have too many ideas. Oh no, Chivery says I have enough dead seedlings as it is IRL. Oh man. Yeah, I have a lot of like story ideas that I could write, but I would have to pick one and work on that. So instead of just working on one for a little while and then seeing if I want to keep working on that one or if I want to switch to a different one, I've just been working on none of them and driving my husband crazy. He keeps desperately trying to get me to actually be creative and productive, and I feel like it's like in Ratatouille when Remy keeps trying to make Emile eat the tasty food and Emile keeps eating trash instead. He's like, that's a gum wrapper, spit it out. The story is stuck in the middle of chapter 2 and the code is a mess that needs to be set aflame. Oh no. I rotate it just a little bit more. Okay, this is gonna take some fiddling. Yeah, this... Yeah. I don't know, like, how to help with the story. I keep trying to help other people with their stories instead of working on mine. But I know that I'll get stuck around chapter 2 when I haven't laid in the conflict well enough. Because, like, if I don't have enough conflict, then I introduce my characters and I don't really have anything for them to do after that. So conflict and motivation, but I struggle with both of those things. So whoops. And Luke is insisting that he's going to get me writing eventually. I don't have to be in your head. I think that it's very much like it's just kind of a skill and experience level kind of thing. So like I'm there. Which, you know, I still haven't fully figured out how to fix that myself. So I'm working on it. I have a friend who's also working on a story, and so we keep bouncing off of each other. She keeps coming to me as the experienced writer to ask for help, and it's like, haven't written anything in months, but I'll pretend I'm helpful, sure. And it's like, no. Well, what was it I told her? Because she asked something about conflict, and I just, you know, said something, and then I was like, wow, that made it sound like I know what I'm talking about. I think it was, you need to know what your characters want and why they don't just already have it. What does your character want and why don't they have it? Why can't they just go get the thing they want? And if it would be too easy for them to get it, make it harder. Benjamin says, I just wrote a bit of conversation between my main characters, and good lord, it sounds worse than if an AI wrote it. That's called first draft. And we just put a little note saying, rewrite this, and we write the next part. Honestly, it's kind of like when you tell yourself you'll, like, do the dishes as you go, but then as you're cooking, you just keep stacking the dishes in the sink to soak. That's the first draft. When you get to the second draft, that's when you catch up on all of the dishes that you left soaking. Chivery says, feel called out. Overwriting or over letting the dishes soak? I'm notorious at both avoiding writing and leaving dishes to soak, so... Okay, I made it into a new area and I'm not sure what's here yet. Ooh. Oh, I can see the tree from here. Can I get down to it from here? Benjamin says, I'm a kitchen clean freak. I must clean before and during doing everything. My wife loves to let things soak for days. That sounds very much like me and my husband. The dishes won't get out of hand if you just wash them as you go. And I'm like, I'll leave this to soak and get to it later. Like next week. It's like, you can't leave it until next week. That's not allowed. Oh, man. I can do some adulting. Okay, I've been here before. Yeah, inciting incident is huge. Now, I'm an outliner. I'm a plotter. I need to have everything figured out. Okay, finale's good. But like personally, even if I'm doing like a short story, I like to at least know like what's the inciting incident? Like what kicks my character into something that they don't understand? You know, what's the finale? Where do they end up? And not everyone does this, but I do. I like to know what is the midpoint twist? Like, what's the big thing that happens in the middle that pushes the character from being the person that they were at the beginning of the story to being the person who can solve the problem in the finale? Like, what changes them from being the person who was thrown and confused and overwhelmed by the inciting incident and turns them into the person who can face the finale challenge. So now my outlines tend to have quite a bit more detail than that, but I'm actually at a point where I'm realizing that I'm making my outlines too detailed and kind of turning it into another form of procrastination, and that I need to just let myself make a sloppier first draft instead of neurotically obsessing over making a perfect outline. Because I just keep trying to write a first draft that's actually a third draft so that I won't have to do any editing. And that's not how it works. No matter how good the first draft is, it's still going to need rewritten. Playing puzzle games and talking writing advice. This is what live streams are for. And yes, I'm just wandering around lost. I'm trying to figure out if I explored all of this area or not. Okay, you have vague themes, like academic and social pressures. It's supposed to be about how a high-octane, stressful college life affects someone. Well, do you have any favorite books or movies about, like, high-stress college environments and stuff? I don't like high-stress movies, so when I think college movie, the first one I think of is Legally Blonde. But I'd say look at some movies like that and see how do they test their characters. Like, what are some specific events that can show what kind of pressure they're under, why it's so high pressure, and what it's doing to them and how it's changing them? So I think I've been everywhere I can go up there. That door's open now. All right. I'm checking the walkthrough again just to make sure that I'm in the right place. And there's more stairs, more stairs, more stairs. More stairs. Okay, I think I'm doing okay. Oh yeah, Year of the Griffin was good. It wasn't high pressure, but it was like the students all went into the college feeling very like optimistic and enthusiastic and ready to learn, and then realized that the college was just kind of grinding students out, and it didn't have the sense of wonder that they were hoping it would be. So they wound up making their own college life inside of this corrupt and failing university. Lociation says, I think of Accepted. Comedy from back when they actually made movies that were funny. Right. Benjamin says, you know that feeling where you almost have an idea? Like there's something itching your brain, but it ain't quite there? Yeah. Oh yes, I'm very familiar. Luke says, sometimes the muse comes to you. Sometimes you have to hunt it down, knock it unconscious, and carry it back home over your shoulder. And Benjamin says, Accepted was my jam for years. That and Waiting. Not familiar with Waiting, but Accepted is a jam. And it's like, I feel like as a homeschool kid who was disappointed by college, Accepted was what I had hoped college would be. Okay, let's see. I haven't seen any early Ryan Reynolds, so that would be a very new experience. Okay, that's the route we took in, right? Looks like there's one there too, though. Oh, maybe this isn't the one we took in. Okay. Oh my. Oh. Oh my. Well, we found something. Oh, wait. They're green. That was on the thing, right? Okay, hold up. Photos. Okay. Aeri encrustment, green. Polyarch pods are always purple. Okay. Okay, so those are polyarch pods in the middle. So I think that means we found, like, you know, in a hive, like an ant nest where they have all of the little eggs and everything. I think we might have found like that. Okay, there's something that way and also something this way. Let's try this way first. Oh, this is that room that we could see from up top. Why is there a scale? Okay. There, oh, also, I think that's one of the villain. I think that's a dead villain. No. No, that's a Mofang. That's Mofang technology. Yeah. Okay, so we have a dead Mofang who got half transported. I wonder if we'll find legs somewhere. All right. Oh. Very long number. We're gonna take a picture of that. Please read thoroughly. We must have every detail in place. Our lives and our species depend on this being executed perfectly. The locations and times in this document are based on the information leaked by Ruko and Chevar. Our lives depend on the accuracy of the information we receive from them. Remainers, CW, Earth, Trar, Aprar, Orbar, Mare, I don't know. Aeri, 1 Polyarch, Kaptar. Prep, day 177, something 43 AH. Hour 12, begin chambering. End of day 1714 6 Farley verifies manifest, all souls chambered. What on earth? Souls chambered? Okay. Beginning of day 171:48 Remainers in place with hands on swap trigger. Beginning of day 171:48 Ruko and Chavar arrive, chambered by Trar. Beginning of day Trar on guard of chamber. Trigger time day 171:48 hour 5 minute 33. Could vary by plus or minus 4 minutes. Trigger locations as prescribed. All location should have small error allowance. Mare has largest margin of error potential. Be alert. Trigger task. Trigger reswap immediately after swap. Any delay increases the risk of detonation in a home sphere, the risk of a remainer being disabled in Mofang. Communication Farley. I'll ensure that all remainers, or in the case of Kaptar, the remaining polyarch, receive and understand this document. Okay. Luke says Mofang looks like they wear their muscles on the outside. Villain look like Stitch but beefy. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Do we think this might have been like a dead man's switch? Cause this be creepy. Like what even? Okay then. And we're moving on. Yeah, so the stream has turned into sort of an impromptu writing group meeting kind of thing. I mean, I'm not mad. Ooh. Okay, I can't get through there. I'll have to turn it off, I think. Let me see. Okay. Okay, we beat that puzzle. Oh. Okay, so yeah, I need to disengage that piston. I can talk writing better than I can talk about games like this. I'm totally lost. I'm following along in the walkthrough just to make sure that I'm not as lost as I feel like I am. So, yeah. Okay, we're down there. I get around everywhere that I need to go without it being too obnoxious. It's down this one. Okay, that goes there. Yeah, it is an aggressively mystery game. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay, think... I think I know what I need to do next. But holding it all in my head is going to be really hard. This is fine. Okay, so... we'll see. Okay. Yeah, and like you're talking about having trouble with coding. I know nothing about coding. I mean, nothing. I was raised by a couple of computer nerds, programmers, whatever. They have degrees in computer something. And all of my brothers are super techie. And then there's me. I'm aware that I should not use the CD drive as a cup holder. And that's about as far as my technical knowledge extends. Okay, I need to rotate this so I can get through the other way. So I can't help with coding, but writing, I know a little bit. I'm surrounded by far more experienced writers, so I always feel like I don't know that much. But I know a little bit. Yeah, and Lociation confirms that she used the punch cards. You feed them to the computer like they're potato chips. Many years ago. Ah, so you have a programming degree, but high school level of English education. So the writing is the bigger issue. Okay, that leads that way. Where does that one go? Okay, this leads back to where I came in. Yeah, I always think that I don't know much about writing because I haven't, like, published a novel, and I'm surrounded by people who have published several novels. But I've been reading on writing and whatnot for many, many years, and I talk to experienced writers a lot, and I've published short stories and stuff, so I definitely bit off more than I can chew with this story idea. I always do this. I dream way too big and get lost or burnt out. Oh, I can relate to that. Okay. That having, yeah, short stories are really good, and then you can circle back when you feel like you understand the components a little better. Yeah, I was just overwhelming myself with novels, and Luke bullied me into writing short stories and getting a few of them published. So now when I say that I'm struggling with my novels, he can be like, well, your short stories turned out just fine. You can do this. I have proof. Okay. I try. Okay. Do the same with your game projects. Oh, I'm gonna make a tactical RPG with this and that, and here I am, having never finished even a small project. See, that's one of the reasons that small projects are so nice, because then you have this proof that you can finish something. That buzzing noise is really creepy. Then do something medium-sized. And like I said, I'm the same way. Aha! We made it! We made it! We're in where the tree is! We've reached our first tree! Oh, thank goodness. Ooh. This is really cool. Ooh. Okay, then. And you can see outer space out there. All right. That is straight up outer space. Uh-huh. Right, so... And I do believe we have the water flowing now. What is all of this? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, then. Yeah? Well, the leaves are up... Like, the leaves are up in the part of the world that we were already in, but the roots apparently go down into outer space. So... that's a thing that's going on. Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful that is. And yes, you can go outside. And hopefully take a screenshot, because... what is it? What's the control for that? Oh man. Yeah, I can't remember how to take a screenshot. Oh yeah, there's portals. Okay. Oddly, my keyboard does not have a print screen button. I'm confused too. But I was standing there long enough that I should be able to go back through the stream. Look at this. This is stunning. Oh, F12? Ooh, abduction screenshot saved. Okay, sweet. Because I want to paint this later. I love a good excuse to paint a galaxy. Well, there's other arches, so I just want to see what those are. So there's another one. This one's green. I think, I can't remember because it's been a while since I played, but we might only be able to go through the one that has the hose. Gosh. But let's try the red one just to see. Just to see what happens. Yeah, it won't let us through that one. Man. They really like trees in space. This is a thing in Myst, too. Oh, won't let us through there either. So there's a wire that goes from there all the way back to here. Reading volts or something? Who doesn't like a good space tree portal? Exactly. I mean, Cyan Worlds very much loves them. Yeah, this is a recurring thing. Okay, so we can't go through any of those yet. Is there something else we need to do here? I don't know. I can't figure out that walkthrough. We're almost done with the stream. Yeah, the ambient noises. Like the ones in that polyarch chamber were creepy, but these, so beautiful. They do such a good job of using all the little details to set like the mood. It's very atmospheric, even though it's in space and there's likely not an atmosphere. Okay, I'm not sure what else to do here, though I think I'll come right back to it because I want to try that machine that needs a long string of numbers because we found a long string of numbers. Benjamin says, it's very pretty. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm enthralled. Exactly. Like, I just kind of fumble my way along, and it's all worth it because it's just so pretty. Okay. I wanted to see, though, if I could find that machine that needed the long string of numbers. I think I know how to get to it. So, up and up and up again. Then, is it down here? No, other one. Always the prettiest colors. Like, their use of color and texture and sound is just so stunning, always. Again, I'd love a good indie game developer. Like, it makes such a difference when people are, like, really, really passionate about the game that they're making. Also, I need to look at my game photos here. So, the long, long number we got is 7, 2, 6, 7, 2, 0, 9, 1, 3, 9, 1, 2, B. Oh, I don't like that. 4, 1, 1, 7, 1, 5, 7. Okay. Benjamin says, wish I had the skill to make games like this. Oh, man. Yeah, I cannot imagine how much that would take. It's either a B or an 8. We'll find out when we get there. Again, they always do the handwriting fonts that are the hardest to read. It's like a thing for them. So, and around. There it is. All right, you. Okay, how do I input numbers? It's an 8 with scoliosis. Okay, any tips? Probably not. Again, this walkthrough, nah. Okay. Yeah, it does not say how to put the number in. Okay, then. Well, we have these. We do. Whoop. Oh, jeez. Also, it's now sideways, so that's helpful. Well, how do I get to put the number in? Okay, wait. 7? Why does it now say 58? How do I get it to zero out? Okay, there we go. It's zeroed out. Chavri says, time for dinner. It was fun watching. Good luck. Thank you. I think I figured it out. So enjoy your dinner, and I hope your day gets better. Thanks for stopping by. 7, 2. Okay, we're getting numbers. Yep, have a good evening. 6, 7, 2, 0, 9, 0, 9, 1, 3, 9, 1, 1, 3, 9, 1, 2. All right, we're gonna go with it's an 8. 4, 1, 1. Information. 7, 1, 5, 7. 7, 1. Oh my gosh, they did put your number in there. Wow. These are randomly generated for each playthrough. Oh. Oh dear. Well, it just fell to its death and I got an achievement called Sweet Revenge. I don't know what I got revenge for. Quick says, hope we don't need that anymore. Yeah? I wonder what purpose that served. Interesting. I think the achievement is all it did. Oh well. It didn't look like it. It looked like it just fell on something. Open the valve. Already did this. Okay. I don't know, I didn't see anything. Oop. Okay, I just want to find a way back to Hunrath, and then we'll end the stream, because, hey, we got the water flowing to the tree in Kaptar. We have got our first tree watered. So, we have had a major win this evening. We saved the magic space tree. Something. After stream Discord party. Well, I have no idea how to throw a Discord party. I've never been to one, but I will try to host it. Okay, has to load. Since we're going to space. Space! Oh, man. Alright, let's see if I'm able to get through here. No, still not letting me through. Bummer. Okay, boomer. Okay, do you remember chat rooms in the 90s? Discord is kind of a modern equivalent of that. So you make your own little server. I think I probably need to get the water flowing in Hunrath to be able to, like, portal through down there. That's my guess. That means I need to find a different way to get out. It does not let you leap into space. It won't let you jump or fall anywhere. Yeah, so Discord lets you set up your own little chat room. Like bulletin boards in the 80s. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a chat room. It apparently also has voice options, but those scare me. I haven't used any of those yet. I like just the chat room nature of it all, because I was just young enough when chat rooms were big that I knew like everyone was on chat rooms and chat speak was everywhere, but I was too young to be on them. And so I was looking at them thinking, man, I can't wait until I'm old enough to go on to chat rooms and chat with people. And then by the time I was old enough to go on chat rooms, they died. Everyone was on Facebook by then. So I love that chat rooms are back. And it makes me like feel like I'm living my 90s kid dreams. Oh. Oh man. Okay. No, all good. So, where do we have a swap machine that's in this world? I think we've got one down here. Yeah, the wires were already there. I don't know what we got Sweet Revenge for. But hey, I unlocked an achievement. I'm happy. I don't get achievements very much because I'll just replay the same parts of a game over and over again, so I only get the achievement the once. Okay. Return to Hunrath and then into the stream. That way we're ending on a high note of we have beaten Kaptar. And that means next week, I will write this down. Actually, I will walk us over to the, like, swap seed that goes to Mare so that I remember what I was going to do next. So I don't want to have to try to remember how to get back to that swap seed again. Even though I'm realizing that I already need to figure out how to get to that swap seed again. It was behind Farley's house, right? Like if I go through Farley's house, I can get to it, I think. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we beat Kaptar, so that's one down. Okay. Let's see, I believe I'd had to go through the wall somewhere. Ah, yes. I needed to get down here. Okay, boom, I did remember how to get to it. Sweet. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wrap up and end the stream here. Benjamin, I'll send you the link to the Discord. I have to figure out how to send messages, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we beat Kaptar, so that's one world down. And then next week, we can start tackling Mare. I have no idea how to pronounce anything in this game. Everything is beautiful. I have no idea how to pronounce any of it. Oh dear. Planet M. Yep. Also, for whatever reason, it's not wanting to let me tab over to OBS where I can end my stream. That's a little disconcerting. I wonder why that's not working. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to end my stream, but thank y'all so much for watching. I'm really glad you could join me. Oh yeah, so had some stuff come up, and so I think I'm gonna need to move the stream time tomorrow. So instead of being at 6 o'clock tomorrow, the stream's gonna be at 3:30 Eastern time. And we'll be doing a house flipper again. I'm going to be working on the modern boho loft some more, and I'm really excited. I came up with an idea for what to do with that weird little nook, and I'm very excited about it. So, how on earth do I end the stream? Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon, and I hope y'all have a great night. Now, how do I get out of here? Oh no.